Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking into something really fascinating, maybe even a little bit unsettling in the crypto space. We're talking about ghost wallets.
Right.
Just picture it. These crypto wallets, they're holding millions, sometimes billions of dollars worth of coins, and they haven't been touched for years.
Yeah, it's like finding this buried treasure map, but maybe the owner just forgot about it. It's a genuine puzzle. So our goal today for this deep dive is to try and understand what these ghost wallets really are. Why do people talk about them so much? And maybe surprisingly, what kind of real impact do they have on the crypto market, on how people trade, how confident investors feel, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so let's dig in. When we say ghost wallets, what are we actually describing here?
Well, they're basically digital addresses, right? Like a bank account number, but on the blockchain. And they hold these huge amounts of cryptocurrency. Fortunes, really.
And the key is inactivity.
Exactly. No transactions, nothing moving in or out for a long, long time. Sometimes going way back, like to the very early days of Bitcoin.
Right. And I guess the common assumption, the easy explanation, is that the funds are just lost. Someone forgot their password, or maybe they lost the physical hardware wallet thingy.
That's often the first thought.
The
hardware wallet, that little USB device that holds your keys offline. Easy to lose, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or, maybe the owner sadly passed away and didn't leave the details to anyone. That's the dead funds theory.
But that's not always the case, is it? That's where it gets weird.
Exactly. This is where it gets really interesting. And like you said, a bit eerie, they move. These wallets, dormant for maybe 5-10 years. Suddenly, boom, a transaction.
Just out of the blue.
Out of the blue. Maybe $1 million worth moves here, or a few hundred Bitcoin gets sent somewhere else. And the market, it notices instantly.
How does it react? Panic.
Often, yeah. You see traders maybe panic selling because they don't know what this means. Is someone about to dump a huge amount? Or sometimes you get FOMO, fear of missing out buying, if people think it signals something else. It causes real waves, big price shifts.
So it's not just the amount, it's the mystery behind it.
Precisely. It's different from, say, a known large holder, what we call an institutional whale. You might sort of guess their motives. But a ghost wallet moving, that's pure unknown supply hitting the market. Who is it? Why now? It really messes with market psychology.
Yeah.
It's like a total black box.
And the scale we're talking about here is just huge. Our sources mention over 1.5 million Bitcoin.
Yeah, 1.5 million.
Which today is worth, what, over $90 billion?
Easily. It's a staggering amount.
And that's something like 7% of all the Bitcoin that will ever exist.
About 7% of the total supply, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, like we said, not all of that is definitely lost forever. Some are probably just sleeping.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Which leads to the big question then. If they're not all lost, and they sometimes move, who could be behind them? People throw around names like Satoshi Nakamoto, right? Bitcoin's creator.
That's always the ultimate speculation, isn't it? Could it be Satoshi? Or maybe, a very successful hacker who got into an old offline wallet. Or maybe it's deliberate market manipulation, someone trying to cause a stir.
What about, seized assets?
Yeah.
From dark web stuff?
That's another strong possibility. Funds confiscated from operations like the Silk Road. Could these be controlled by governments now? Or maybe even criminal groups just keeping a low profile? The thing is, the blockchain itself is public. We see the transaction. But the owner, anonymous.
So people try to track them?
Oh, absolutely. Analysts jump on it. They use these forensic blockchain tools trying to trace where the coins came from, where they're going, because they know any movement from one of these wallets makes the whole market nervous. It's like a sleeping giant just shifted its weight.
And that's the really kind of haunting aspect, isn't it? These wallets, they don't have a name attached, just that long string of letters and numbers.
As an address.
Yet they hold this incredible sway over market sentiment. More than some celebrity tweeting about crypto, maybe. It just shows how powerful anonymity can be, even on a transparent system.
It really does. They are the sleeping giants of crypto, absolutely. And every single time one even stirs a little, the whole ecosystem kind of shivers. It pays attention.
So for you listening, what does all this mean? How does it connect back?
Well, it gives you a perhaps deeper lens for understanding market volatility. Those sudden sharp moves up or down. Next time you see one, pause for a second. It might not just be the latest news or a typical whale moving funds.
It could be one of these ghosts.
It could be the ripple effect from one of these ancient ghost wallets finally making a move. Knowing that possibility exists can help you maybe read the market a bit differently, distinguish real trends from these psychological tremors?
So it's clear these anonymous, almost mythical ghost wallets have this really profound and quite mysterious influence on the crypto world. It's undeniably a factor.
Absolutely. And maybe here's a final thought to leave you with. If these unseen, nameless wallets can sway multi-billion-dollar markets just by blinking, what other hidden forces might be shaping our digital economy? Things we haven't even really started to grasp yet. Makes you think, right?